Sometimes it's fascinating to see what people do all day. Bruce.
I can hardly believe that you'd be interested in what I'm doing.
And sometimes, to be frank, it's not. Such was the case with Gloria Pruce. When she isn't making apple pies or solving crosswords, you'll find her babysitting the phone at the local propane store, where she works 3 hours a day just to keep busy, if you want to call it that. And yet, inside this unassuming 71-year-old widow,
Let's go home.
there's an extraordinary tale.
You must have run this story through your head a million times.
A million times.
Her story began shortly after she and Vernon were married. They had a brand new baby, a boy named Philip. They all lived in this farmhouse, and Philip had just gone down for his nap when Gloria went over to see a neighbor, forgetting that the stove was on.
I thought, I'll just run down for a second. It wasn't the thing to do.
Gloria returned to find the house billowing smoke. She immediately came here to the back, to the bedroom where Philip was sleeping, flung open that door, and heard her son choke on his last breath. After 50 years, Gloria says she can't remember much after that, and can't forget it either. What were your prayers afterwards?
To be forgiven?
Were they ever answered?
I think so, and that's when I come to accept the fact that the Lord needed him more than I did. And I've got to hang on to that. It's the only comfort I really get. The things that I love and hold dear.
After the funeral and failed attempts at another child, Gloria resigned herself to a life without a second chance. Until one day, when she says she came to the most important realization of her life.
A child is a precious thing, no matter where it comes from.
And with that, 8 years after the fire, Gloria and Vernon adopted.
And Lisa's a joy.
I always knew I was loved. Always. Always.
Gloria now also has 3 very spoiled grandchildren, which explains the apple pie and the smile she gets whenever she talks about them.
Fun.
I could watch that all day.
That's all I can say is they're fun.
Steve Hartman,
Yeah.
CBS News, Ekalaka, Montana.